right. Hello, all you night readers. It's good to see everybody here. All right. It's good to have you all. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you've all had a good day. All right. So let's see what we've got going on here. Let's see what we've got going on. There we go. And I thought that we were. Okay, I'll just keep making this worse, don't I? All right, so what's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing? I see you all here. You got your questions? Awesome. All right. Hello, hello, hello. So good to have you guys here. Always good to have you all here. All right, let's see what we get. Oh, our theme for the next 24 hours. Yes, our theme will be looking farther out. Right? Sometimes you have to look just a little bit further. Sometimes it's looking outside of the box. That helps. All right. So, yeah, you never know. Ouch. You never know when that'll help, right? So always look a little further out if you can't come up with the answer. All right, a general reading, Yvonne. Let's see what we get. Okay. Let's see what we get for you. Sorry. Got 1,000,001 things going on. Can you tell that? I know. All right here at showtime. All during showtime, of course. There we go. Now this looks more like the show. I remember. All right. Hey, Yvonne, I have got lots and lots of emotions happening here for you. Lots of emotions starting off. Right? The Queen of Cups tells me all about your close relationship with everybody, with the whole family, right? I think everybody's involved in that close relationship, and maybe that's an issue, and maybe that's why the Queen of Swords is there at the end, because she's telling me that somebody is, again, the Queen of Swords comes up all the time, and it just tells me that somebody is completely distant, somebody is completely detached from the whole family, and you have known a lot of sorrow because of this. It seems like. It really does seem like that. The Lovers do tell me that you're, like I say always, you're close family. The four of you are very good, right? Things are great with the four of you and everything's wonderful. But you really have to make a choice. And that choice is not easy, right? That's not an easy choice because it's going to be two tough decisions. I don't think either decision is going to be easy, but I think I think they're both right, the right things to do. I just don't think they're easy to do. The Seven of Pentacles says that things that you had planned a while back are finally making, taking root, right? And they're finally growing. This is that growth card that you see so much in other decks, where you've planted the seed back at the Ace of Pentacles, and then the Seven of Pentacles, it grows. And it's grown into something so that you can see what your accomplishments are. Again, like I said, the Queen of Swords tells me that there's someone close that is completely detached from everyone and everything. They have become very independent, and again, you are very sad about it. You know there's a lot of sadness around the Queen of Swords. So you go from a happy Queen of Cups who is very emotionally happy and successful and a close relationship to a Queen of Swords who is, would rather cut off that relationship. So that's what I see for you, Yvonne. That is what I see. Lisa's looking for a general read also. It's good to have everybody here. I see so many of you that I see every night, which is awesome. It's always nice to have you guys back and, to come back each night. Yeah. You're ending up with the Queen of Swords on the end of this one too. So I'm going to tell you the exact same thing I just told Yvonne, because it's the same family, same issues, same everything, right? I'm going to tell you the same thing with that Queen of Swords. Nothing is any different than what I just told her. Somebody has cut themselves off from the family. Somebody has completely detached themselves emotionally, and they are very cold. They're very distant, and you are very sad about it. It makes you feel very sad. And it should. I mean, it should make you feel sad, because that is, it's a sad, sad thing. It's definitely a sad thing. So, you start off here with the King of Rods. The King of Rods is all about energy and charisma, right? It also has to do with compassion. Now, maybe that's something that it's going to have to take, is some compassion at some point. But right now, I don't think so. The Eight of Pentacles tells me that you're working hard. You're working hard on things going on in life, in your life especially. And I think you need to take some time to yourself to really think about what you want to do. What do you want to do, and how do you want to go about it? And once you figure that all out, then I believe things will be a lot better. I see fear and sadness and deception with the moon. Absolutely. And I think that's what you're feeling. I think you're feeling that. I think that's just a shared feeling across the whole family anymore. That's the way things seem to be. And I already told you what the Queen of Swords is the same as I just told Yvonne the Queen of Swords was. So, all right. That's what I get for you. Hey, TJ, what's going on? Hope you're doing all right. Hope you are well. Hello, Christina. Hello, Selena. Hello, Natalia. Hello, Maggie and Freedom and Aquarius, Sinead and Lily. Oh, gosh. Esther. Good to see you all. Yep, Yvonne, Lisa, you guys are welcome. I'm just very surprised. 2 completely different decks, and I got the same exact card in the same spot for the 2 of you. Go for trifecta. I was going to say, that's the Queen of Swords again. Somebody's playing tricks. I think that's the problem. I think the camera got moved today again, and that's why it's so dark up there. That's better. All right. So TJ, this is what I get. This is what I'm seeing. That's what I'm getting. I see you have a lot of family support. I see there's a lot of family support going on right now. I think it's all about family. All about family and the whole family picture. The Empress is telling me that you are, not only having to be a dad, but you also have to be the mom, right? The Empress is all about being a mother, and you have to do that as well. I think you're having to do, both roles, mother and father, and, that's not easy. That's not an easy thing to have to do. The Four of Pentacles says you're holding on to everything you have, every little bit that you have, you are holding on to, and you're just not going to let go, right? You are not going to let go no matter what. I think you are, I think you're extremely brave. I really do think you are extremely brave right now. You try to be active. You try to be, you try to go out and do things, just little things outside of the house. And it's taking a lot out of you. It's taking a lot of bravery out of you. And I can see where you are just completely upset and frustrated, and you've had way too much going on that has been weighing heavily on you, and you can see that. You can see that in this person. So that's what I see for you, TJ. That's what I see. All right. Christina, what's going on? Oh no, I have a problem. Or maybe let me explain. Okay. My friend Israel, I feel, wants to come between Ivan and me. So my question is, will he try and ruin the relationship with Ivan, and will Ivan allow it? Okay. All right. I know it's crazy, but I don't want Israel like that, and I've told him, but he doesn't seem to care. He just doesn't care. He doesn't get the point. Right? What's the point? Well, he's not getting the point. That's the problem. He needs to. Now, let's see what's going to happen. Let's see what we can come up with, all right? Yeah. You are welcome, TJ. You're very welcome. Interesting. I say that, right? I say that because I think you can, with your confidence, with some confidence and a little creativity, I think you can get past this. I believe you can. You, that is. That's you. I'm not talking about Ivan, and I haven't talked about him yet. All right, because this is the whole idea is, not just is he going to try and ruin your relationship, but is Ivan going to allow it? And that's the big question, right? That's the tough part. I see where everything is all about love and harmony and being blessed, right? You see family and family values and stuff. I don't know if that's you and Ivan, or if that is you and your family at home, your actual family, your parents. and stuff. So you're on guard, right? You are on guard. You put your wall up here. You're standing tall. You're giving Israel the side eye. And he is still coming forward. Now, here's the problem. Something changes, right? Death and rebirth. Death part means something ends. Something ends completely. And then something new starts, right? You can see the new part starting here in the middle. Something new starts. And someone walks away and never looks back. I don't know what to tell you. You're going to have to figure and take these for what it's worth, right? For what it's worth. Because that's a huge statement. That's a big statement I just made, right? You're curious about if Ivan will allow it, and you're in a relationship with Ivan. Something completely ends, something new begins, and someone walks away and never looks back. Something to think about, Christina. Selena. Your boyfriend's been trying to get his work situation to be better, but it's been a slow and steady process. What does he have to know about his finances for the rest of the year? Is he at work like right now? Does he work right now? Hey, Suzanne Riley, 36 Lavender. Thank you so much for your subscription. I appreciate that. Thank you. You know what, 36 Lavender? I have 2 already on my website. On my YouTube channel. So on this YouTube channel that you're on, I have 2 very short. They're very short. They were like a test. It was like a test kind of deal. But yeah, there are 2 guided meditations. Thank you. So, all right. So here's what we got. What does your boyfriend need to know about the rest of 2020 for his finances? Apparently absolutely nothing, because I see nothing here at all about finances. Nothing at all. I see that he is very in touch with his emotions. Not that that has anything to do with finances either, I know. I'm great, Suzanne. You? I hope you're doing okay. Hey, Kathleen Boyle. It's great to have you here as well. Thanks. So yeah, I see that he's in touch with his emotions. I see that there is some kind of conflict going on right now, and it's probably about the money, right? I think all the conflicts going on right now are because he does not have enough money, and that's the problem. His problem is he's a bit testy because he doesn't have enough money, and that kind of puts people on edge a lot of times, right? A lot of times that really does it. I think he just needs to restore himself. He needs some restoration, right? Restore himself, and that would give him some relief. He has to make sure he does not fall into some bad temptation, though. Money is not worth doing something that's going to tempt you in a very bad way. All right? I think it's just a matter of getting a message. He needs to get a message that will tell him and give him a better opportunity to make more money. And he's not quite getting that message yet. He just doesn't have that yet. So, all right. So, Selena, that is what I see for you. I hope that makes sense. Honestly, there were, if there were some pentacles out there, I would have been okay. I would have felt, all right, this could be a good financial reading. I could work with that, but I couldn't. It's tough to work with no cards that have anything at all to do with money. But so right now, I don't think there's anything. I mean, basically, your question is, what does he have to know about his finances for the rest of 2020? There's really nothing he's able to know right now because he's not getting that message. You see that little gap, right? And that little gap is the message, and he's just not getting it. All right. Natalia. Can you get a general reading? Yeah, you certainly can. Maggie, if you're new, Maggie, if you would just do me a favor, please, like and subscribe. That would be great. I would appreciate that. Make sure you get those notifications. I do a daily tarot tip every single day. Also, hey guys and well, mostly gals. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram because tomorrow is Freebie Friday on Instagram. And who does not want to be part of Freebie Friday? I know I do. All right, so general reading, I think the Eight of Swords is telling you, right, exactly what it looks like. You feel like you are stuck in a bad place. You just don't feel like you're in a good place right now. You can't get out, right? That's how you feel. So let me differentiate. That's how you feel, but that's not really how things are, right? Because that's just you looking in the mirror at yourself. But you're actually out here, right? You're the beautiful woman on the outside. So keep that in mind. I think you're really trying to save for something important, and maybe that important savings is for some type of a trip, right? I think maybe you're going somewhere, or maybe you want to go somewhere, or planning on going somewhere, right? You're trying it to be in the planning stage, but you got to get money together first, and that's definitely showing some savings here, and this definitely shows movement. It shows a woman, right? She's got her suitcase. That could clearly tell me that you're going on a trip. The Emperor tells me that there is, some type of stability in your life right now. Things feel stable. Things feel like they are fairly secure. And I think that's true. I mean, I don't see anything other than that. I just think that there's a lot of, I think things are very structured in your life right now. I do believe that you are getting over some fears and sadness, right? You had some problems in the recent past, and I think you're finally getting over some of it. You're getting past some of that. And some of that is because here of the Emperor, having that stability and having that security, and feeling secure, right? Having the strength to feel secure is able to get you past your fears. So that is what I see for you, Natalia. Hello, my name is Maggie B. Hello, Maggie B. Date of birth, August 5th, 1987. I would like a general reading. All right. You're only 2 months older than my daughter. How weird is that, right? Just a kid. Oh, Freedom, what's going on? Have you been able to find a place yet? Maybe we'll find that out during our reading. Maybe we will. All right, Maggie, what do you got? You're looking for a general read. Generally speaking. So I think you're working right now. Are you working right now? Maybe you can tell me that. If you are working, I really do think that you're very successful at work right now. Things are really good. But I just, if you're not working, all right, so I can go either way. I can tell you, if you're working, I think you're successful at your job, and I think you have the ability to make more money, right? All right. If you're not working, then I think it just shows that you are a very dependable and realistic person who provides for their family in a different way than money. And that's all right. Either way, I mean, it's a good thing. Either way, it works out really well. Now, the Three of Cups tells me that you are very close with friends or siblings. And I believe, I think that bond is really strong with you all. I think, whether it's friends or family members, I do believe that that's a strong bond. I think you are having some kind of a struggle with someone, though. Some kind of an issue. I think it's an issue. I think you're almost having an issue with a coworker. See, I'm going back to the work thing. I think you're successful in what you're doing. I think you are friendly and stuff. I think your coworkers are friendly with you and stuff, but there's one. There's always one, right? There's one that is always at odds with you. They've always got something that they've got to nag or nitpick about. And who wants that, right? Who wants to be nitpicked all day? That's a pain. I think you're very in touch with your emotions, though, and I think you know how to handle them. And I think you know how to handle this person. So I don't think this conflict here is really going to be a big deal. I don't think it's going to be terrible. I don't think it's going to last very long. I don't think it's going to hurt your success or your happiness. But I do think that you will want to spend some time on your own after you work things out here. And, just kind of, reflect on what is going on. Take your time, right? Take your time. Take the time you need to just, just to relax. And, because you come home from work, right? You had a fight with a coworker. You come home, you're all geared up because that's what happens. I know what happens because it's happened before with me. I've had this happen. It always happens. Everybody's got one, right? Everybody who's ever worked has got a coworker who they don't get along with. Doesn't matter who you are or what you got. Doesn't matter how nice you are. Let me tell you. So you have to come home and you have to decompress. And I think that's what this is showing me, right? Take some time for yourself and decompress. Maybe with a bottle of wine or some ice cream. All right. So that's what I see for you, Maggie V. Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate it. And like I said, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe for me. That would be awesome. All right, Freedom, what do you got? What do you have? Don't forget, if you want to guarantee a reading, because this is an hour-long show, and of course we're halfway through, and we get a lot of people at this show, believe it or not. I know, it's crazy. But yeah, so if you want to guarantee a reading, the only way to guarantee is to donate. Donation information is down at the bottom of the screen scrolling. It's also in the description of the show. And if your phone scans barcodes, you can scan here for PayPal or here for Square. And the donations get used for stuff for the show. Keep the show running. And like I said, it does move your question up to the top of the list, and it does guarantee you a reading. Esther, where are you from? Tell me where you're from. I see you there in the chat. And I'm just curious. All right, time for a change, Freedom. It's time for a change. Things are going to change, and I think the family situation is going to change, right? I think they're good. I don't think they're going to change in a bad way. I think it's all about happiness and happy about life and family, right? So I don't see that it's changing in a bad way. I just think that you're looking to your future for something new. And I think you're looking to your future for, okay, what kind of family can you have for you and your boyfriend of many, many years, right? I know. I can almost see the smile on your face as I said that. But yeah, I think, I just think that things are going to be, I think you're going to achieve what you want to achieve, which is finding a new place to live, finding a new place to be and to live. And I really think that's going to help. And I think you're going to achieve that. I think you have a lot of support, right? You can kind of see that down here in the background. There's a lot of hands all up in the air, and that's all support, right? It's all people supporting you. And that's like, to me, that's the biggest part of the Six of Wands. Yeah, it's all about success and it's all about achievement and victory and stuff. But the most important thing to me is the support that you have. Not everybody sees that. Not everybody looks at that and pulls it out like that. Because that's, if you don't have support, you're probably not going to be really successful. Yeah, you're probably going to not have all that success. So, something to keep in mind. Aquarius Soul, will Dee and you meet this weekend? Will you and Dee meet this weekend? So 36 Lavender, your name is Orpita. Your date of birth is 3/11/2002. Oh, you're young. You are young. All right, I will get to that for sure. Suzanne, I'm doing good. I'm doing well. When are you supposed to go see the trailer? When are you going to see the trailer? I'm curious. All right. So here's what I get for you. Will you and Dee meet this weekend? I think right now you feel kind of insecure about it. I don't think you feel really good about this whole idea yet. I don't think it's there yet. right? And I see where there's a lot of contemplation about it. I see where you're really, really thinking hard about this, right? You're thinking hard, you're in bed, you're kind of, not feeling good, not feeling so great because you're thinking about it. And it's making you not feel well. Here you are outside, right? Left outside. Same idea, right? Somebody's helping you. Somebody's helping. And I think that's important. I think someone needs to help you, Aquarius soul, just to get through the next couple of days, just to see what goes on. I don't think D is a bad person. I don't think any of that. I just think you are I think you're having a problem with some of your self-confidence. And I think it's showing. It's showing right here in this reading, at least, right? You're isolated. You're by yourself. You have time to think about things, and you're thinking about too many things all at once. I think that's a big deal. So you've got isolation here, and I think that just leads to overthinking if you're on your own, if you're by yourself, right? So I think if somebody is around with you, maybe you can't overthink things too much. Now, I do see where you are going somewhere. So I do think you'll be going out this weekend, right? You're definitely going somewhere happy, because you're going towards the sun, and what else is the sun but happiness? It's all about happiness and warmth and success and joy, right? All the good things that you ever want. And then the Queen of Rods comes in, and the Queen of Rods tells me that that the meeting for you and D will happen, and it's going to be a very friendly, successful, a very warm and vibrant feel will come along with the meeting, where the two of you meet up. I don't think it's a meeting. I wouldn't say it's a meeting. I'm kind of going with date. But I do think that, this meeting, as you call it, is going to be successful. I think it's going to feel very warm. I think you're going to feel so much better, right? I think just by going to this meeting, you're going, again, like I said, to the sun. And then here you've got the sun on your back. You've got all that warmth and happiness again. So, yeah, that's what I see for you. I think yes. My answer is yes, Aquarius soul. You and D will meet this weekend. And I think it's going to be really nice. All right? Whew. Sinead, what's going on? So nice to have you. So I see Aquarius soul where you're asking if it's going to be on Sunday or Saturday. Will you meet Sunday or Saturday? Yeah, it'll definitely be over the weekend. I can't say either way. I cannot say either way. But it's going to happen. I think it's going to happen. Sinead Curran, what's going on? So this weekend, I think you're going to really take some initiative and, use your confidence. You have really got a boost of self-confidence lately, Sinead. I don't know why. I don't know what you've done, but you did. You really got it. Now, I do see where things are changing. Things are really going to, it's going to seem chaotic. This weekend is going to seem very chaotic for you. All right. But I think you're going to have a new energy, and I think you're going to be able to get past that. And I think, the magician tells me that you have the skills to get through any kind of chaos that happens this weekend. All right. Now, here's my thing. You got the King And the Queen over here of Swords. We've had the Queen of Swords in this position several times tonight. Yvonne and Lisa's readings both had the Queen of Swords in that last spot. The King of Swords is telling me all about somebody being very judgmental. Someone's being very judgmental. They are very good listeners. They're very smart. They will, they're good at speaking, right? They're good at communicating their feelings and communicating what they want to tell you. I shouldn't say feelings, because feelings is not part of this at all. Swords is not got to do with feelings. Cups does. So, I wouldn't say that this person communicates their feelings very well. I would just say they communicate with other people very well, kind of to the point, right? They're really kind of to the point, but they're smart. They listen very well. I do think, though, that you are going to, I just think you're going to spend time on your own, right? You're going to distance yourself from everybody. You're going to be independent this weekend, right? I think that's exactly how your weekend will go. You will be very independent this weekend. And that's all right. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that, right? You just enjoy it. Take your time. Enjoy your weekend. And don't let anything ruin it. Don't let anything ruin it, like, somebody coming in and being really nasty. All right? So, something to keep in mind. Okay? All right, Sinead, thank you so much for being here. Thank you. All right. Suzanne, that's funny. You just tried to call him and no answer. That is funny. It's funny that I asked right at the right time, huh? Yeah. Exactly. See? Great minds think alike, right? Great minds think alike. Suzanne. I was curious. I wasn't sure if it was supposed to be this weekend, if it was already, planned for the weekend or something, or you're still, but now obviously you're still waiting to hear, so, it has not been planned yet. All right, so let me see what we got here. So, Orpida, what is happening? It's so nice to see you. It's great to have you here. So I hope you have subscribed, and I know you subscribed to me. I hope you've got your notifications so that you will see that I am here twice a day, every day. I'm here at 11:30 a.m. I'm here at 6 o'clock p.m. every single day. We're doing Freebie Fridays over on Instagram tomorrow, and YouTube is the only place you can get your daily tarot tip. And you won't know it's there unless you have got those notifications on. So thank you for being here, Orpida. So my general reading to you is, I think that you are a very emotionally balanced young woman, right? You have to be emotionally balanced, right? So let me tell you a little bit here, right? Water is emotions in tarot. So here you are on your stone throne. It's tough to say, right? Your stone throne. And you are balanced in the water. So you're balanced in the emotions. So that makes you emotionally balanced. I know. Wonderful deductions. I'm getting good at this. But yeah, I do. I see that whole, being really balanced, really in tune, really good. But I think, and I think you're generous. I think you're a generous person. I think you genuinely like to give to other people. But it doesn't always, being generous is not always about money. It's not always about that. It's You know, I think in this case, it could be, you know, you're generous with your time. You're generous with your gifts, things that you know how to do or can help, right? Like charity and stuff like that. You know, anything like that. Any of those things are just as important and worth as much or more than being generous with money. That's for sure. I really think that. And, you know, okay, so if you got to have a downside, I think you're very indecisive. I think you have a very difficult time making a decision. But that's all right. Nothing wrong with that, because I can't do that either. I think you feel like you have achieved a lot of things in your 18 years. And I think you found a purpose for now. But that purpose will change as you get older and as more things happen in your life, right? I think that purpose will change, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with changing your purpose throughout your life, because that happens. It definitely happens. Now, the Three of Wands says, you know, you're looking out, you're watching to see what is in your future, what's going on, right? You want to know what's going on. These boats are kind of going away. And, you know, so you want to make sure that you're heading in the right direction. You want to make sure that you are ready for whatever it is, whatever type of things are going on in your life. And I think whatever's going on in your life is happening pretty quickly. It's going to happen pretty soon. My only problem is here you have the Seven of Swords, and the Seven of Swords is all about, you know, someone being sneaky and deceitful, right? Doing something maybe behind your back, taking things from you. But you know what? You never really know if this guy is going down the hill or if he's going up the hill. I know he's looking back. He's looking back for sure. All right, that's an easy part, right? That's the easy part. Was he looking back because there's somebody down there, or he's afraid he's going to fall down in that spot? And he's actually going up the hill to give something to you? Maybe he's rescuing. Maybe he's just coming up there to rescue you. Nobody ever looks at it that way. Ten of Pentacles tells me that your family life, right? Life with your family is very happy. It's very prosperous. You are happy with not only your family, but your friends, right? And that's important. That's what you want. You want to have some good friends. So, Orpida, that's what I get for you. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for your subscription. I do appreciate that very much. All right. What are we here? So, Suzanne, can you get a reading? A love reading? Sure. I read these questions wrong sometimes. Sometimes I read, you know, can I get a love reading? And it's actually, I'd love a reading. And then I read one that says, can I get a love reading? And I think it says, I'd love a reading. So I have to look twice. They're just so darn similar. But yeah. So a love reading for you, Suzanne. You got it. You have got it. It's good to have you here always. It's always nice to have you here, Susan. I'm really hoping that whole deal works out for you. All right, so love-wise. What is going on love-wise? Right now, I think you are in between, right? You're in between places, and I think you're trying to move towards, not move your location, not move your residence, But just, well, you are moving your residence. I shouldn't say that, because you know what? You are trying to move your residence. And that's the funny part, because maybe this is a little bit of foreshadowing telling you, hey, you're going to be moving soon. And that would be a great thing. Maybe that's not a love reading, but you would love to move. That's for sure. You would love to move into this new place. That's a no-brainer. That's a no-brainer. But then I get the Nine of Swords. It tells me it's been really agonizing lately. You've been really anxious over the whole thing. I'm not getting a whole lot of love reading, am I? But I see it. It's all I can see. I can. That's what I feel. I feel all kinds of agonizing and just, I don't want to even see. I don't want to see what's going on. She's got her head down. She's got her hands over her face. She just doesn't want to even see what is going on. It's been such a burden on you, right? You're carrying all the weight. You can't do that. You cannot carry all the weight on just you. Now, for the love reading part, hey, what you've been waiting for, right? I think things are going to be, I think once this whole move thing is settled, I think once the settling, everything's done, whether, hopefully you get it and you get to move in and that will be settled. If it doesn't work out, something else will at some point, I'm sure. But when everything is settled one way or another, I think you will find that someone's coming along to try to make you happy, to try to make you feel better, right? They want to bring that warmth and joy and light right to you. Because maybe they can see right now that you are not feeling like that, right? Maybe you're just not feeling light and happy and warm. I think that's the case, right? The Emperor tells me that, you are going to, you're just waiting for somebody to tell you exactly what you need to do. And then things can be stable again. You can get some structure back in your life. Once you get structure back and some order back in your life, you'll feel so much more secure. The more secure you feel, then your confidence will go up. If your confidence goes up, then it brings people to you. That was a long one, right? That was a long way around to saying that. But it's true. I mean, there's steps that you have to take. There's steps that just naturally happen, right? You get your life back in order, it makes you feel better. If you feel better, you gain your confidence. If you gain your confidence, people want to be around you. If people want to be around you, then you find love. Then you find a relationship. You find the person that you're looking for. Or they find you. Either way, it doesn't make any difference, right? Who cares how you get to it? Who cares how you get to the restaurant as long as you get to eat? Right? All right, Suzanne, that's what I see. I know it wasn't a whole lot of a love reading, I know. Sorry to say, but it really is kind of telling me what is really going on in your life right now. It gives me a really good feel of your life. And I believe it's, that's really how it is. I think it's really, really true. I think that is true. Kathleen Boyle would like a wee quick message. Christine Rose, it's very nice to have you. I did not see you sneak in on me. I am doing well, thank you. A wee little quick message for you, Kathleen. How are things in Glasgow? Or should I really pronounce it Glasgow? All right, so quick message for you. My quick message is, I think you're having problems communicating with somebody. Somebody is you're trying to get a message to somebody and they're just not listening. They're just not getting the point, right? They're not picking up what you're putting down, if I can put it that way. I think something is going... I think because of this, because they're not getting that message, I think something terribly wrong is going to happen. Not to you, not really. I shouldn't say terribly wrong, because that sounds like, oh my God, somebody's going to get hurt, or my house is going to fall down, or, my car is going to be in a car accident, some craziness. No, you're just going to have, you just got to deal with temptation. You got to deal with people betraying, right? And that betrayal is only going to lead to chaos. If somebody's trying to deceive you because they didn't get this message, it's going to lead to chaos. But you know what? You put it behind you. You put this all behind you. This all goes away. Boom. Gone. Because then it looks like you've got these new emotions coming, right? This new emotional partnership, friendship, right? You go from one ship to another ship, and that's a good thing. You go from friendship to relationship, that would be awesome. And I think that is a really good thing. And I would be willing to hope that that's the case, because it looks like there is that whole new emotional connection, right? New friendship to start, and then see where it goes. Because you know where it goes? It goes here, where you're planting the seeds to make things even better and bigger and grow. You want this relationship, you want this emotional friendship to grow into something good. And that's what I think's happening. And I think that's I think that's the way things are going to be for you, Kathleen. Okay. Okay, let me see. Do we have any donations? Let me just make sure we don't. Or if we do, then I've obviously got a reading to do for you. But I do not have any donations. So this is going to be my last read. It is 7 o'clock. I didn't realize it was so late. My goodness, this night really flew by. All right. So, Christine Rose, does Leonardo care about me? What are his feelings toward me? Oh, Leonardo. Oh, my dear Leonardo. What do you feel about Christine Rose? So this is my last reading unless I get donations. Donations, like I said, will guarantee a reading. If you really need one, that's the way to do it. Otherwise, we have a couple ways of doing things tomorrow, right? We've got the two shows. We got the 11:30 show. We got the 11:30 a.m. and 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time shows. And we have Freebie Friday on Instagram. So don't forget all those different ways. All right. Does Leonardo care about you, and what are his feelings for you? I think he's really exhausted. I think he really is looking just for some peace and quiet and some time out, some time to himself, right? A little bit. You think? Does that sound about right? Because that's really what I'm feeling. That's kind of how I'm feeling things for him. He's looking to have some time out, have some, squeak. Have some time for himself. I think he feels like he is carrying a burden, he's carrying a lot, right? He's got so much and he just wants to get rid of it. Now, he is in touch with his emotions, right? He is emotionally balanced. I said the same thing like I had mentioned earlier, that to Orpida, that he is emotionally balanced because here he is in the water, right? The water's emotions, and he's got the stone throne balancing in that water. So yeah, I think you're very emotionally balanced. I think he is, I think he's going to feel that. I think Temperance is telling you, just take things in moderation. That will give you some peace of mind. Balance. It's all about balance and patience. Things are not going to happen quickly with Leonardo. But does he care? Yes, I think he cares. I think he has aces, all aces are new beginnings, right? They're all new beginnings. So he has this new beginning. Well, his new beginning is the Ace of Wands, which is all about new passion. It's all about growing something new, growing some type of a new relationship of some sort. So yeah, do I think he cares about you? Yes. I think his feelings towards you are, yeah, he would like to get together. He just needs a little bit of time. And he's just asking, I think he's, silently asking, right? He's just kind of not saying anything. But I think, if he really said something, he would be just saying, just give me a little bit of time, just have some patience, and I will. And then we can talk. Something is going on that is, extremely burdening all the time lately. And it's just making me mentally and physically exhausted. And I need to renew myself, right? I need a timeout. So that is what I see for you, Christine Rose. Thank you for being here. Thank you all for being here. I will check the last time for any donations. Oh, okay. You guys want to see my phone, do you? Put it out there because I'm old and it takes, I gotta have long arms to be able to see it. Come on, some of you know what I'm talking about. So I do appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much again for being here. I'll be here tomorrow. Let's see, where are we here? Tomorrow, Tarot Days and Nights. Our daily shows, 11:30 a.m. Eastern and 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern. Tarot Days and Nights. All right. And also, like I said, tomorrow on Instagram is Freebie Friday. Don't miss that. Yeah, get your questions answered for free, right? Might as well. So, all right. I hope you guys all have a good night or a good day based on wherever it is that you are. And I will see you all tomorrow. Bye now.